start? Where do we start? Buying a piece of art is essentially buying someone else's point of view. An artist will take an idea or a thought or a concept or a feeling or a place and filter it through their body. The resulting artwork is going to be something that you connect with or not. The only thing you need to know when deciding whether or not to buy an artwork is whether or not you connect with it. And connection can be whatever you desire. You might be looking for something that gives you great nostalgic feelings, or makes you feel happy or joyful or energized. But equally, you might be looking for something that can hold your less sparky feelings. Artwork is amazing and transporting in that way. You simply do not need to know anything more than that, and that's the magic of it. Something that I've reflected on lately, which I find really reassuring, is even though I've been collecting art for more than 10 years, and during that time obviously I've got older and my life has changed, but what has happened is my tastes have expanded. So while I now feel like I appreciate so many different styles, many more than I did in my late 20s, I still really love what I chose 10 years ago. And the lesson there is, if you buy from your gut and whatever pulls your heartstrings, you won't be stuck with questioning work 10 years or plus later. You'll still love it. It'll still be relevant to you, and it won't be that dreaded waste of money. Another good way to start collecting artwork is to challenge yourself to buy work that is made by someone. Artwork with a story and a sense of place. This just leads to you creating a collection that's really rich and quite inspiring, and has a really different result than just purchasing artwork as decoration as such. We are really lucky that we live in the era of internet and social media and ease of access. This just means that artists have other options that are now outside of the traditional gallery model that allows them to share their work and allows us to endlessly explore and find people that we can really relate to. So I have found Instagram to be a total utter hotspot for finding new talent and also connecting with existing artists who I'm really into. Following artists on Instagram can offer some really neat perks because you're essentially connecting directly with the maker. This is the place they share their story and their inspiration, their ongoing work, but it's also somewhere that they might do quick-fire Instagram sales. It might be the only place that they sell their work, and they can give you a heads up on what's coming up. To expand on that, always check out to see if they might have a website and a resulting newsletter that you can sign up to. It's really common for artists to release brand new work directly to their subscribers, even before they release it on social media. Another way to make Instagram work for you in your search for new artists is to check out the accounts that your favourite artists follow. This way, it's highly likely that you'll find more work in line with the style that you already like. Another great idea is to definitely check out your small local galleries. These are often amazing places to meet up-and-coming artists and also get a gauge on who might be in your area. Now, art can both complement and disrupt your decorating goals for your home spaces. So it's really important in each situation to dial into what your intuition and your gut and your heart is saying about what you're truly attracted to. Because if you're selecting on gut feeling in both instances, you'll actually just achieve a really cohesive, beautiful balance of art versus interior landscape. Due to my house sometimes being forced into art gallery mode, I have to do a lot of juggling around with my own personal artwork to make way for the work of the artists I represent. But this has been a really cool process and has made me realise the kind of thrill in recurating what I own and rematching it with other artworks in different rooms in the house. Kind of keeps it alive. I really enjoy thinking outside the box with where I hang artworks. I like, for instance, a couple of small pieces beside my bedside table. I love considering if an artwork has to go on the wall. Perhaps it could be rested on a shelf or a mantle and surrounded with other keepsakes. I really enjoy curating artworks made by other people into areas where I have my own family photos. It just makes for a really rich and lovely, visually fulfilling wander down the hallway every day. We all know our bank account stands in the way of many things that we want, but rest assured that no matter what your budget, you will be able to start finding and collecting artworks that have meaning to you. I would always look out for options from artists. They might do little studio sales of work that might be more sketch-based, but it's your chance to own a piece that they've made. They might also run limited edition prints or runs of artworks, which are a fantastic way to start growing your collection. I'd also really recommend talking to your framer about options for framing. This is both a way that you can help an artwork maybe sync or meld into your own interior environment, but it's also a way that you can totally uplift and rejuvenate old artwork that you own that might have been framed in a particular style of a time that you're just not into anymore. So I hope you found a few new ideas or ways to think about collecting art for yourself in this wee clip. I'm by no means an expert, I'm just a mega enthusiast, and I secretly all want you to join me in this obsession, which, let's face it, there could be worse.